like in 4 days, I think it was like a big change. It was like half of my pain was gone pretty much in like 4 days.
A little bit more about your background, like what you do, how long you've been having a lower back problem.
So I've always worked in construction since since I was little. I used to go help my dad and stuff, and then I started doing it, on my own. And I started getting pain probably like in 2019, 2018, something like that. And it's just been getting worse and worse and worse. Uh, until I started doing, like your program, your exercises, and it's the only time that it's actually that I felt a difference.
Can you maybe tell us a little bit more about what you tried before we worked together?
So before, I mean, I went to a few chiropractors. I went to back like a back specialist, like a pain specialist, and he gave me he did an MRI. He saw, I had a disc bulge, and he gave me some pain medication. And I mean, the pain medication worked. It take the pain away, but when the pain medication wore off, it would just come right back. Like it wasn't really a fix. It was more like just to cover up the pain. And I tried to, different things I would see on YouTube or stuff like that, where I would stretch out certain things or uh, like my back and my legs and stuff like that. But I never really saw any difference doing it. Even like usually a lot of people would say that you could feel relief right away, but I didn't feel relief right away or like long term either. So the only thing that really that helped a little bit was with the chiropractor, but it would only last for maybe like one day, and then it'd be back to the same thing.
That's tough, man. That's tough.
Yeah,
Especially since you have this pain from 2019. Can you maybe give us a range of how much money you spend throughout the years just to fix your lower back?
probably like $4,000 with chiropractors and doing MRI and pain medication and stuff like that. Something like that. I don't know exactly, but it was probably something like that.
That's tough, man. That's tough. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad that we're finally get out of it so you don't have to spend the money anymore.
Yeah.
So what would you say you are? I know we talked about this before, but what would you say your pain level right now versus before we worked together?
So before, I mean, it was like when I got in contact with you, uh like the pain was like at the most I've ever had. I mean, it was like a 9 or a 10. Like I couldn't like some days I couldn't sleep anymore. Like even laying down would not fix it or help. And during the day it was bad. I mean, I don't know. I didn't know what else to do. I was like at the end of the road. And now, I mean, now it's minimal. It's really not much at all.
That's great, man. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. So what would you say? Let's say the difference between all the exercise we do versus all the exercise or stretches you tried before.
Um, well, I guess I mean I did other stretches, but I just didn't feel anything different. And I remember when I started doing the exercises that you gave me, I think it was like three different ones at the beginning just to try it out. Um, like in 4 days, I think it was like a big change. It was like half of my pain was gone pretty much in like 4 days.
I think at the end, what would you want to say to those people, maybe who are on the fence of joining this program, who are listening to this or watching this video right now? They're on the fence of joining this program. What would you want to say to those people?
I mean, I tried a whole bunch of different things, so I mean, why not try this and give it a chance? Maybe it'll work for you, you know, because I tried a bunch of different things and nothing ever worked until this program.
Cool, man. Now, do you feel like this program is going to work online? Because a lot of people they're pretty skeptical. They don't know whether an online program can actually help them.
But this is, I mean, it's the same thing because you see the video of how to do it, and then you kind of coach me through how to like make sure that you're doing it right, and then you just kind of let me do the exercises. So as long as you pay attention and do the exercises right, and take your time, then I mean, there's no reason for it not to work.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Is there anything else you want to add at the end?
Um, no, I mean I mean it worked for me, so I mean I don't see why it wouldn't work for somebody else.
Cool, man. Appreciate it. I'm really, really happy for you, man.
Yeah, man, thanks.
Yeah, I remember like back in the days, during our first talk, you're talking to me while in your car, right? You're thinking about going to another chiropractor that's going to charge you, I think $300.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine like if you didn't join this program and you go to another chiropractor.
Yeah, I mean I still be working. I'd still be looking for like a solution
Yeah,
because
man.
I went with him. It was the last chiropractor I went to, and I went there and he did his thing, and then uh for like 3 hours later or 4 hours later, I was back in pain.
Yeah, we don't want that for sure.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. Like I said before, thank you so much for being here. And I think that's it for the interview.